Hello, and welcome to this roundup of my 5 favorite romance novels that I read this month. I'm Olivia, your favorite resource for book recommendations you can easily screenshot. You're watching Random Olive Reads. First up is Vixen in Velvet by Loretta Chase, which is book 3 of the Dressmaker series. Leonie and Simon, the Marquess of Lisburn, have chance meeting after chance meeting, but somehow get entangled because Lisburn seems to be related to everyone important this week. Leonie's mostly focused on trying to keep the dress shop afloat after her sisters are indisposed. One is pregnant and ill, and the other one's hiding in the country to deflect scandal. Lisburn is mostly trying to protect his soft hearted poet of a cousin from scandal and can't seem to stay away from Leonie despite his better judgment. He even bets her that she won't be able to transform another one of his grumpy cousins into the belle of the ball, even though she's completely confident that she can. It was fun seeing these two scheme together, flirt, banter, and Lisburn completely and totally support Leonie's business efforts. I enjoyed all of the plotting and scheming against common foes and the development of a secondary romance. This one was such a fun book. Isabel and the Rogue by Liana De La Rosa is book 2 of the Luna Sisters series. Middle sister Isabel is often overlooked by everyone, making her perfect for sneaking around English manor houses looking for useful information to aid the Mexican government. While Isabel and her sisters have fled Mexico for the safety of England, she's doing her best to aid in any way possible. Unfortunately, that also puts her in the sights of Captain Sirius Dawson, who has his own assignments to learn about potential connections to the French government. Sirius has cultivated a reputation as a rogue as he seduces his way into information and thereby earning Isabel's disdain. However, when he spends more time with her, he finds that there's a lot more to her than it seems and develops a newfound respect and appreciation for her intellect. There is a lot of hiding and spying and getting stuck together in precarious circumstances, and pretty soon a fiery affair begins. This one is super steamy and emotional and perfect for all the overlooked blue stockings. Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood is a standalone contemporary romance. Rue is a food engineer working with her mentor at a small biotech company that seems to be in the process of some sort of financial takeover. And it turns out one of the guys on the opposing team is a thwarted one night stand she met from an app. They're both totally shocked to see each other in a new setting, with attraction definitely still simmering in the background. But now they're workplace enemies, so it's not really a good idea. While Eli is supposedly the enemy, he's also completely gone for Rue and willing to take whatever scraps of attention or conversation she hands out. He's the ultimate supportive guy, even though he has his own baggage. These two tell each other these awful truths about themselves that they've never told anyone else, and it comes with no judgment whatsoever. Just a lot of acknowledgement and acceptance. And somehow this twisted style of communication brings them closer together. Rue is the epitome of antisocial and basically a ball of social anxiety, but she's calm and comfortable around Eli. Maybe because he's so terribly accommodating, but also maybe because he has his own past and can understand her. While Rue thinks that she's betraying her boss and mentor by spending more time with Eli, the boss also has a lot of secrets we get to uncover through this story. The Mistress Experience by Scarlett Peckham is book 3 of the Society of Sirens series. Renowned and exclusive courtesan Thais has auctioned off a month of her time to raise funds for her friend's charity, and she's expecting to spend a month in the country with some dissolute rake. She is surprised to find herself at a rustic cottage with a very straight laced Earl instead. Alistair is planning to get married this season, and he needs some lessons in the bedroom to ensure that he's filling his future wife's needs. He's secretly hired Tice to help him be able to perform. Due to all sorts of insecurity and hangups and his overwhelming desire for her, Alistair is incredibly awkward and reserved. He clearly needs to have established trust and an emotional connection to be open to any sort of physical activity, and it takes a week or two to kind of pull out of his shell. After this month in isolation, we get to see a steamy, slow burn romance develop, and these two people actually connect. The heartbreaking downside is that they'll have to go back to reality, and it's not like this ever proper Earl could marry a courtesan, or so he thinks. The Duke Heist by Erica Ridley is book one of the Wild Winchester series. The Winchester orphans are really orphans now that their beloved adopted father has passed away, and they're on a mission to recover a beloved painting that a crusty old Duke had stolen right out of their home. Except that Duke has also passed away, and his son Lawrence is the stuffiest, most annoying guy of all, ignoring all letters and requests to meet from the scandalous Winchester family. Chloe finds an opportunity to steal the painting from the Duke's almost fiance when it's given as a courting gift, but accidentally kidnaps the Duke in his carriage along the way. It's a temporary mishap worsened by the fact that the painting isn't even the real one. Chloe needs to find even more excuses to get close to Lawrence and discover where the real painting is so they can steal it. And of course, Lawrence starts to realize he's completely misjudged Chloe and her family and starts to fall in love with her. It's complicated even more by the fact that he is really poor and he needs to marry an heiress. Chloe is totally unsuitable and she's still keeping that secret about stealing the painting. This book was fun and chaotic and sweet, and you will adore the crazy Winchester family. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hopefully you found a book or 5 to add to your TBR. Links to all of these books are in the description box. Like and subscribe to get updates, and you can follow me on Instagram at randomolive.